Well, hi, this is Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Cindy. I'm 64. I live here in Central California, and it's got a little bit of rain going on right now. Today, I'm going to do called NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, and it's called Ultimate Utopia. We're going to apply that on my eyes today, USP 12, and that's what's on my eyes. We're just going to do a little get ready with me. I've had some things going on and I thought I'd talk about it. And I know that I've been making video, then not a video and video. Well, you're going to find out. We're going to apply on some makeup and we're going to talk about what's been happening a few months. So if you like this look and you just want to hear the things that I have to say, well, that's going to be next. Have fun. I thought I had my camera on. I'm here talking away and I'm going, it's not on. Okay, so I just did my eyebrows. I just filled them in and I used the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Defner and it's in Brunette. I think it's Defner. Yes, Defner. Okay, so I'm going to put this back. And I just like went from here to here, put a little dot, and then went from here to here, put a little dot, and then from here where the tail's at, a little dot. And then I kind of fill them in, blend, like attach this to this, and then attach this to this. Now I've been having my Benefit eyebrow person kind of take my eyebrows at the tail a little bit out because I want a little bit more lift instead of going down. That's what I've been having her do. Okay. So I thought I'd talk about something because this is kind of a get ready with me and what's going on. So as you know, if you're new to my channel, my name is Cindy. And in August, my dog had some bladder issues, my Aussie, our family Aussie, and we found out she had bladder stones. But during that time, I wanted to get my physical done, get all my blood work done, get all the women's thing done, and make sure that I'm feeling good. I've been exercising, starting to exercise again, started doing my walking again. I've always exercised, but I'm trying to be consistent. Drinking more water. I love my coffee, but I've been really trying to cut down on my coffee and just really taking care of myself. I just really do. And there's things that I want to do in my life that I feel like taking care of my inner self, my outside. It'll make me feel better and I can do more things and be more happier, be happy in my life with me taking care of myself. So I want to make sure everything's good. So I went and got my blood work and they said everything came back great. I was like, okay, good, good, good. So then they had me go for my pap smear. I did my pap smear. Everything came out great. They said now that since I'm 64 years old, I do not have to take another pap smear because I passed, for years, since I was 18, all the way to now, I've never had, thank God, never had anything come back. All right, mammogram. Okay, so I made my appointment for my mammogram. Okay, let me get I already got foundation on and I got my eyeshadow base on. I got my little powder and concealer and foundation where my little glass marks are at. And then let's get started. Okay, so let me get so I'm going to go with NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette and it is Ultimate Utopia. We're going to go with that today. Okay, so I'm going to get started here. I'm going to use my little Wet n Wild blending brush. Okay, and I've already got my eyeshadow base on too. All right, and then I'm going to go with this color right here. Okay, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. So I go for my mammogram, make an appointment, and I get a phone call and says, oh, we would like you to come back. I forgot what she said, like on a Friday. And of course I was like, oh no. Now I remember in 2010, way back, that at the time they would do your mammogram and then if they found any little thing like a cyst or something they just want to keep an eye on, they would send you in the back and talk to you. I guess they don't do that anymore. They call and they have you come back. So I was thinking it was something like that because at that time I had to get a mammogram twice. So I said, okay, I'll be there and I'll make another appointment. Well, I thought I was going to get a second mammogram, and that's not what they did. They put me in the ultrasound room, and I thought, okay, well, maybe they figure it would be more to really. So they set me down, and I thought, she's looking, the technician's looking, going around with the ultrasound. I get ultrasound like once a year on my thyroid, so I kind of knew what was going on because I had a cyst in my thyroid. And now, so far, it's been good. So she's looking and looking, she can't find anything. And I thought, oh, I go, well, maybe this is good. She calls a technician, she comes in, and she can't find anything. I'm like, so I finally got up and got dressed, and I said, well, what is going on? I says, what is happening? She goes, we see something, but we're not seeing it. And I explained to her that what happened in 2010, that they had me go in the back. She goes, yeah, we don't do that anymore. I said, okay. But they said they saw something, but it wasn't nothing really serious to keep an eye on. And for some reason, she didn't see that on the sheet. She goes, well, this is not going to change anything. We need you to come back. We would like to have you have a biopsy done. And I went, okay. So of course my blood pressure kind of probably goes up, and I'm like getting worried, but getting concerned. And that's when they said out of every woman that goes in for a mammogram, 1 out of 10 comes back. I think that's what they were saying to me. So let me get a little bit more. So this is really like right here. I'm gonna go all over. And a little powder. I'm here talking. And then I'm forgetting to remove the excess eyeshadow. Okay. The next thing I'm going to go with this right here for a transition color, this little color right here. I'm going to go right in here, right there where you feel the little brow bone, the little dentation here, the little crease area. I'm going to go back and forth. Looks like a little bit more of a butter coral color because it doesn't have the names on them in the back. Well, it does. It has numbers, but it doesn't have names. And if it is, there's nothing written here. So I just say orange or coral. So I go for my biopsy. And the woman that's going to do it, the technician, is the one that there's two technicians. Well, there was an x-ray technician, and then there's the one that does the biopsy. And she's the one that wanted me to come back for a second mammogram. She goes, well, you probably, and I noticed everything was changing. Here I am getting nervous, kind of stressed. And she says, well, I didn't realize that in 2000. I go, well, I mentioned that. I go, I did mention that back. And she goes, I really feel a little foolish. She says, because having you come back for the mammogram, then coming back now today, and for the biopsy, she says, I feel bad. And I said, well, I go, I thought it was kind of odd. So I'm going to go like this. Now I have a little bit of the hooded eyes, if you can see. So if I can take, if you look at my eyes, I can actually go like that. It's not really bad, but if I just relax, you can barely see the mobile lid. I can actually go like that. And as older I have gotten, it's gotten worse. So that's why a lot of times women get eyelids lift, because to remove the little excess amount. So I try to do makeup for hooded eyes for myself. Okay, I thought I got a little hair right here. All right. So I said, well, since I'm here, and it's like Gregg took the day off, why don't we just do it? And then I can just, feel, if it's nothing, I feel better, more relaxed. And then if it is, then we'll take it from there. And she said, okay. She goes, well, if you don't mind. I said, no, I don't mind. I just want to get it done. So I did all that, and it was scary, because they have to numb you, and it sounds like a saw, like it sounds like a drill, like they go in to take tissue out. It was stressful, but I did it and came out. And 2 weeks later, I got the phone call saying that everything was okay. So, but unfortunately, one of my coworkers, I didn't realize at the same time was having, and yeah, so you know what I mean. I did not want to come down and say, this is what's going on with me. And I just didn't feel like it was, I'm not here to do that. And that's why I felt like I'm here to enjoy myself, take that away from my head. And I enjoy coming here and talking to everybody. I want everyone to know that if something was really serious, and I will be very honest, but this is why some things that you notice, I was making videos and I wasn't into making a video because I was having my time of going through that every 2 weeks, having x-rays, biopsy done, and not really showing it. So I'm pleased to say as of today, I'm okay. But I have to go once a year and have my mammograms. Okay. Number 3. Okay. So this, I'm going to go back to using this. Okay. And go on the other side. So it's Christmas time. I'm feeling great. I'm happy. And I'm watching TV. And I feel like I got a little prick on the side of my knee. I thought, well, that's weird. I go, did I just get bit from a mosquito or a spider? And I'm looking at my sheets. I'm looking on my leg. Now, I had a little mole on my leg. And it was kind of, well, it wasn't even like this. It was like flat, like this, like really flat, like this type right here. Just really flat. And I've had it there for years. I mean, since I was a child. And I've had moles taken off. I've had moles freezed. I've had, so a little every year I go in and they check it. And I had 2 moles on my back that I've been wanting to have checked anyways. Well, I thought I got a mosquito bite or something, and it started itching. Okay, so I'm going to take it like this. And, I'm putting a little ointment on it, Bactine on it, a little alcohol on it, Miss Doctor Me, not. And it wouldn't go away. So I called up the doctor's office to have it checked, and I wanted to have my back of my moles to be checked anyways. It's holiday, they're like not here, they're going to be out of town. I said, well, when can the nearest time you get me in? January. Okay, January it is. And I just forgot to do the rest of my eyebrows now that I'm thinking about it. My eyebrows have been growing since I've been using the Grande Lash, not Lash, the Grande eyebrow serum. God, my eyebrows grow so fast. I just had them done like 2 weeks ago and they're already need to be. So this is Mary Kay Volumizing Brown. Okay, it's a brow gel that has a little bit of color to it. And they also have like something like this in Benefit Gimme Brow. And I'm going to try theirs too. I'm going to start trying different products. But I kind of like work up and then back. And this little gel, I feel like it combs my hair, my little eyebrows hair, and sets them in place. I actually have women that come in, I mentioned this before. They can't really see and their eyebrows are gray. They're so cute. And they can't do their eyebrows anymore. So they come up and they say, what can I use so I can see my eyebrows? I mean, they can't see, like they got to put their glasses on, but they really can't see. Now their eyebrows are gray. And I go sell them either the Benefit one, and I think there's one by Anastasia. I go, well, let's get you a brow gel. That will work, but it has color to it. And usually if they have dark eyebrows, that's great. I don't go black. I go more of a soft black. And at least they can, or brunette or blonde, but at least when they're taking their brow gel, and I tell them, get a magnifying mirror and go really close, you'll pick up those eyebrows. It is amazing how many brow gels I sell when I talk to them. They come back and they get them because it's not a pencil. They just want to fill in the brows that they have, but they're easy to find. They love it. So I go a little bit light for them so they can do it at home. Okay, so let's go back to this. All right, so let's go back to, let me put a little bit more of my little terracotta color. Let's call it terracotta. Okay, so I'm going to go back and forth like that. And that's my transition color. Okay. So I go to the doctor and they said, well, let's freeze it because it didn't look really serious. It wasn't bleeding. I did say it was a flat mole, but they say that sometimes that women that are sales rep, the doc says that from the knees down, because we're wearing dresses, get a lot of sun. And a lot of, they say a lot of pharmaceutical reps and things like that. A lot of reps are in the sun, golfers, tennis, have some skin problems. He goes, so let's do a freeze. So they freezed it, went back 2 weeks later. They had to refreeze it again. Then they froze it again, went back, and I said, I think we're going to have it checked. And I go, I have 2 in the back anyways. And they also said, well, your back looks like it's not cancerous. And I go, no, but I think I want to take them off. So they sent me to another doctor. And I can tell the doctors just don't want to start cutting. And I'm happy that it is that way. But I just felt like maybe, and that's what they did say. If it doesn't go away, we're probably going to have to cut it out. And that's fine. But at least they try something, freeze it off before they start cutting away and having a scar. So I go back to the second doctor, and he does like skin cancer, and he does physical therapy. First of all, he looks at it, and it looks like a magnifying mirror that's round. And he's looking at it, and he's trying to show me. He goes, "See how it is that the mole is like going around a circle? We need to take this off." Then I showed him that my back moles, and he goes, "They don't look real serious, but we'll take them off." And he goes, "Well, since you're here, let's try to take off as much as we can, and then we'll do more as we go." I said, "Great." The ones that I was concerned about are fine. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let me get where I'm doing right here. I'm going to get one of, this is a Anastasia. I get these with their eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to get one of these, like a little dome brush here. Okay, so I'm going to go with this color right here. It's like a dark chocolate. I'm going to pat that. Okay. Now I'm just going to take that right in here. So he takes off the other moles. He takes the one off the leg. And he had to put a little bit of, like, I guess, to numb it. He had to put to numb it because he was going to really scrape it out. So he did that and sent it out. And that was on a Friday. And Tuesday I got the phone call. They wanted me to come that day. They found carcinoma on the side of the knee. And that's kind of why some days you've noticed in my weeks I've done a video, not done a video, because when some of these episodes happened, I was going through all that and trying at the same time do videos, not saying what was going on. I'm going to take a little bit more. And I said, well, I can't come in today, but can I come in tomorrow? They go right away. I mean, they didn't waste no time. So when I went in, when he took the little scoop out, he said I would come back and they would just take it out, and then he would look and then take out more and more. That's not what they did. So they decided that it needed to be taken out. The cancer that I had from that mole, you know how some cancer, the cancer begins to grow and it actually deforms people's faces, or it grows out of your shoulder. That's the one I had that grows out. At the same time, it was growing down. And okay, let me go. Let me just take this to the corner right here, like a lazy 7 or a little C. So they were trying to explain to me what I had. So I go, then you're going to cut it out. He goes, we're going to go down. But the problem was they try to take out as much as they can so you don't have to come back to cut while you're healing. So they go ahead and they numb it. They put all the shots around it, and they make like a football, okay, diagram. So if I had to come back, they're cutting here, they would have to cut here. And I was like praying and saying, please don't have to come back. I don't want to come back, because I knew it was going to be painful. They took out this much and on the bottom. And I said, well, how long that? He goes, this? He says, how long that's been there? Years. But when it came to the top, that's when I felt it. And that's when it was going to start, while this one was going down. Oh my God. So 4 stitches later, came home. I couldn't walk on it, sore as can be. And I got the phone call saying, no cancer. They got it all out. I was like, oh my God. Because he was showing me, and there was a little black spot at the bottom. And he goes, I don't like this, but I'm going to take out some good. They really go down. They try to take good tissue with the bad tissue. It's deep. So let's see, that was last Wednesday. And today is Wednesday. So it's been a week. finally I can walk on it. I've been feeling really good. I feel more relaxed. I feel better. So the last 6 months has been, yeah. And you know what I was more worried about was my dog. I was worried about her because she's so innocent, and it concerned me more. I'm going to put a little bit of the terracotta over this more than anything. She worried me more. And well, I am so grateful that the doctors worked well. I'm happy the doctors did what they can do and that it came back that I'm okay. And now I'm able to say that, I feel happy that I can come on and tell you where I've been the last 2 weeks. And then the blood vessel of my eye was doing the same thing. So I'm going to go see an ophthalmologist to find out why they say that you have like little blood vessels on your eye. Maybe it needs to be cauterized, or so I have an appointment with ophthalmologist on that. I've always gone to the doctor and come out, you're fine. You're fine. It's like, am I fine? Am I okay? But yeah, so everything's okay now. I forgot to use my L'Oreal base. I always use my L'Oreal base eyeshadow single color. I forgot to use that. So let me get back here. And I'm going to blend right here. Blend these two like that. There we go. All right, I need a little bit more color. So now I'm just waiting to get the stitches out and move on, move forward, and find out why my eye has a little bit of the broken blood vessel going on, and I'll be done. I will be done. So I'm just doing a little makeup today and just talking. All right. So now I'm going to see an ophthalmologist and see if I can take care of my eye and find out why this blood vessel keeps breaking right here. I thought it was because of my high blood pressure, and then I thought because of when I do American Greetings or I did a lot of lifting, it was that. But I just think sometimes there could be a little blood vessel, so they're sending me to Sam Shepard just to have it checked. Let me get this little terracotta again. My dog. Okay, I'm going to get that light color again. Let's flip this around. Oh, my daughter's going to work. I know my boss called me the other day. Are you running late? I'm like, oh, I totally forgot because my mind has been on so many things. All right, let's get this up here. I just need to go like this. Get this really close. There we go. And I'll be honest, I really have not been wearing that much makeup. Okay, now since it's March, I'm going to add a little green. See this little green right here? I'm going to add a little green on the lid. So let's see. Sephora Pro 16. Okay. Let's see. But not, I'll have to use my little ring finger. Let's just pat this on. So I hope you're all doing good. So I got an eyeshadow base, plus I used a Fix It by MAC, Fix It Plus, to help this glitter stay on instead of falling out. Because sometimes you'll see the little glitter on the bottom. The only reason I don't like putting it on my fingers, because you know why, right? Because I get it on my face. Now, if you don't want to use an eyeshadow brush, this is more of a pointy, it's more like a pencil brush. I love these because they go right in the area where you need it. You can't take I always use my ring finger, and then you could apply it on. I always get it on my eyelid. Now, when I go out in the evening, I'm in the bathroom and here, and I'm going back and forth. I'll wash, I watch my hands and stuff. But when I'm here and I'm talking, it's on my fingers. And then I forget, and then I pop my little hand on my head, and all of a sudden I got little marks. There we go. All right, where is my makeup cleansing wipes to take it off my hands? Okay, let me make sure. Now, remember, I always say that when I do my eyeshadow, there's different lighting here, there's different lighting in the bathroom. Sometimes I touch up again just to make sure they're even. So I just don't go by my makeup mirror. I go around, I walk around and I check. Even when I do makeovers, I see people, they'll go from one place and they'll walk around and they'll go outside in the mall, like out in the mall, and it'll look a little different. I always tell my customers when we do foundation match, go outside of the mall, see how the sunlight looks, because inside we got lights. So I always do that. I always have walk around just to make sure everything matches. Okay, so let's see, what was I doing? I was doing this. So let me get this a little bit, kind of go up. I like everything to go up. Okay. All right, now I need to get a little brush here. This is a concealer brush by e.l.f. And I'm going to use, see this little color right here, this little shimmer, like a peach color. I'm going to take that right in here, right in the inner corner. But other than that, things are going okay. Things are going good so far, right? Okay. It's a blue color. It's a cream eyeshadow. This one is called Ombre Hypnosis Blue Chrome 31, but that's by Lancome. So I don't use it too much, but I do use it for the waterline. There it goes. Now, when I go back to work, I'm going to get myself a blue eye pencil. It'll probably be from Lancome. Okay. Let's see. Now I need to get my little pencil. Where are you at? I'm going to get my pencil again. I'm going to use this little terracotta color or pink color. And I'm going to use this underneath my eye. Underneath. All right, let's see. As a matter of fact, I got a smudger, but I need to get all my stuff, take it out again, unpack it, because the last few months it's been a little nightmare for me. So I need to get things back the way it was. No, just underneath like that. And I'm going to kind of blend it here and blend it here. That looks pretty good. Okay. Ulta Beauty Sculpt Glow. I'm going to take that same concealer brush. I'm going to go right here. And I'm just going to go across and then turn my brush around. There it goes. Quicker I use this one than I can use the next one. I'm going to take this from the base on out, top. This is a primer that makes your eye Lashes look thicker and fuller when you apply your mascara. And I've been very flex because of all this that happened. I haven't been to work too much. So I need to pick up some hours because I was told, Cindy, you need to do some of your training. I'm like, I know. I just haven't been here, but that's what I'm saying. I don't like to put things on other people. So I need to get my training done. I have to admit, they make us do our training on makeup and stuff like that. I do admit that. So a lot of those beauty advisors are always on the computer training from the companies. I need to do mine. And you're going to notice it's white. Let that dry for a little bit. Okay, what colors do I have? I thought I got a blue color here. A blue mascara. I don't see my blue mascara. What did I do with it? I thought I got a green one. That's what it was. Oh, well, we'll do green, right? Green. It's March. Okay, so let that dry for a little bit. Let me get my powder. And this is Laura Mercier. I love this. It's beautiful. Okay, so let me just take that because you can see my little marks. My marks are a bit more apparent because I've been wearing glasses more than wearing contacts. Let me just go here and kind of set my makeup. Okay. I always go up. When you have hooded eyes, you always want to go make them look more almond. I mean, I know I have almond eyes, but my eyelids, I got to work that. Contouring brush by e.l.f. I like it. It's straight. I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to take this color right here. You can tell I'm on pan. I'm going to have to buy some more. Take that color right there. I'm just patting it. And right here on the hairline, all the way down, just straight across. Really wasn't going to do a contour, but I guess I will. I could never use a bronzer contour. It does not work with my skin. My skin looks too orange. I have to have the taupe color. Even makeup artists that do filming and modeling, they can't do it either. They're like, oh, that's what they say to me. Oh, Cindy, we can't do that on you. I get really orange because I have a lot of, medium neutral skin tone, and it just, I mean, that orange goes, whoo, comes right out. I just love this. And it's kind of like massages my skin. Really like this. I usually use a cream, but I'm just doing a little bit of makeup today. I take my e.l.f. and this is blush. It's got the little dome. Okay. I'm just going to apply it right on there. I was just going to do eyes and I ended up doing the whole thing. There we go. I notice I need a little bit of more blush when I do my videos because when I look at my videos, it look a little washed out. So I've been adding a little bit more blush. I mean, it's more blush in person, but in the video, it's not. And I'm gonna get my Wet n Wild highlighter, and I'm just gonna take that like that, and just take it right here, and then I'm gonna go over here again. I'm always highlighting. To use my Shiseido eye curler. Oh, my stomach is growling. I think it's hungry. That Grande Lash Serum, I love it. It has been working great. My lashes are like longer than they were. I'm shocked that because I've been like doing every other day, every 2 or 3 days, but they're pretty long. I mean, I'm happy with them because I can never get my lashes this long if I don't use the serum. Okay, where did I put my green mascara? Here it is. This is Voluminous Original by L'Oreal, and it's green. There it is. Great idea for St. Patrick's Day. So since I got some peach going on and some, let's see, what is that right there? A little eyelash shed right there. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. There it goes. Now, I do admit when you use lash serum, your lashes grow like all different. Some are shorter than others. Some grow longer than others. My little tool, and then I separate them if they're stuck together. That's why I love my tool. I live without my tool. I'm going to get a travel one now. They have a travel one. I'm going to put it in my travel bag. Now see how this, now see this side right here? See how fuller it is? Because it's growing differently. These lashes are more sparse. This ones are more fuller. It's just how your lashes are. These are how my lashes are growing. Let that dry for a little bit, and I'll fix them. Then I'm going to use my Lash Discovery by Maybelline. It's got like a little mini brush, and I use it on the bottom. Got here. I've got Estee Lauder Double Wear. Is that 15 or? It is 15 blush. I like this one because it's kind of neutral. I think I need to sharpen it. So I'm going to get my Urban Decay Grindhouse sharpener that has 2 barrels. Has the one for large barrel, a pencil, and a smaller one. So I'm just going to take this. And I'm just going to outline my lips. And then I'm going to take off my, oh God, rollers, my Velcro rollers, and get ready. I'm going to fill them in. And then you can hear the raindrops. I'm going to take my Fix It Plus. It is an alcohol-free by MAC, and it is a multitasking setting spray. I use this before and I use it after, and I have another one. I just can't find. Oh, there it is. I use another one, but I'll just use this. And then it's done. All right, let me go take these off. Well, welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I used Estee Lauder blush lip liner, and I used the Milani Nude lipstick. And then I used Estee Lauder Clear Lip Gloss. I want to thank everybody for being here today. I want to say hello to all my new friends. And I want to say hello to all my friends that keep coming back and supporting my channel and supporting me and bringing life in my life and coming here and enjoying myself saying hello to all of you and being your friends. I like my friends here. I love all my friends here. You guys are wonderful, very supportive, but I want to be supportive back. And I hope you understand that I didn't want to say too much. I wanted to make sure that when I was going to say something, exactly what was going on. I've always been taught to leave your problems at home, but I do that for a reason because I still work outside of the public. Okay. When I'm not working here, when I'm not here on YouTube. So if I do the same thing here, it allows me to do the same thing when I go to work. Okay. But I want to say thank you for always saying hello to me, for always coming by and saying your comments. And I appreciate that. I appreciate your friendship, and it means a lot to me. So I just wanted to tell you what was going on. And I think in my video, I think I said carcinoma. Oh, what does it matter? It matters that move on to the next day, right? So I want to thank all of you. So if you like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, and share. And I love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.